Welcome to Vagabond Bills with James and Sandu. Today we're going to be talking about the 2025 Honda Pilot in one of 6 trims, the EXL trim. Let's go ahead and dive in so we don't waste your guys' time, but just don't forget to like and subscribe. We really need it. Thank you. So we have a standard engine at a 3.5 liter V6 naturally aspirated engine paired together with a 10-speed automatic transmission. That's your standard powertrain. No other engine option. Pushes 285 horsepower with 262 pounds-feet of torque. You have an option of getting a front-wheel drive or an all-wheel drive, okay? Some MPG numbers on this exact vehicle. This is the all-wheel drive in this video. EXL trim, as mentioned. 19 city, 25 highway with the 21 combined with an 18.5 gallon gas tank size. 200 inches in length, 76 inches in width, 71 inches in height with 113-inch wheelbase and 7.3-inch ground clearance with 5,000 pounds of max towing capacity. Now let's bring the front end to you guys. So the EXL, what does it get over the Sport? Okay, so this is the second in the trim lineup. The one before it is the base model Sport. Then comes the EXL, like the one in this video. Then you get the Trail Sport right over this one. And then it goes Touring, Elite, and then Black Edition. Okay, so keep that in mind. This is one of 6, the second one up. What does this get over the Sport? It gets 4 main things. It gets a power tail liftgate. It gets leather-wrapped seating, a 9-inch infotainment screen, and a charging wireless pad. Okay, so those are the pluses on the EXL over the Sport. We have the LED lighting that are standard. We left the hazards on. Some chrome trim going across, matte black plastic upper grille and lower grille. Bumper sensors going across the lower front end area, and some active air vents for that wheel area as well. And you have the LED fog lights. Now shooting over to the passenger side of the vehicle. That matte black plastic trim on the lower front end comes over to the wheel well. Dropping down over to the wheels, what tires we're running? We're running the Goodyear Eagle Touring tires, and the size of this exact tire is a 255/60/18. Suspension system is the shock spring strut suspension. Has 4-wheel disc brakes all around as well. Side mirror does come integrated blinker lighting with blind spot assist. We got some chrome on the bottom of the trims around the windows. Smart access, keyless fob entry. Come over to the rear area. Now, EXL does not have a moonroof. Keep that in mind, okay? Higher trims will have some glass up there. Coming over to the rear end, more matte black plastic trim. The gas tank is going to be on the left-hand side, and it is a capless gas tank, so you don't have any more caps on that gas tank. Over to the rear end, starting with the top, spoiler, integrated brake light, privacy glass, wiper for that privacy glass. Pilot in the high gloss black with the matte black or dark gray, almost kind of looks black, lettering for Pilot. A backup camera right over that Folsom Lake Honda, and this is where we'd like to sit and give them a second of our time and give them a shout out and a thanks to Folsom Lake Honda here at Folsom, California for providing us this beautiful Pilot for this walk around review. If you find yourselves in the market for one, honestly guys, they have a great team to spend their time for the ins and outs of exactly what you guys need, all right? I'm not a sales rep, all right? I'm just doing the reviews for our channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe again. So all-wheel drive here on the left. On the right, there's nothing letting you know it's EXL. Dropping down, more matte black plastic, bumper sensors going across, parking reflectors, and some gray, a gray diffuser. Now, remember I told you guys 5,000 pounds of max towing capacity because of the all-wheel drive. If you get the front-wheel drive, you get 3,500 pounds of towing capacity. Dropping down, your spare tire is under the car, as well as an exhaust tip on each side, okay? So passenger and driver side tucked away. Let's go ahead and pop open electric opening tailgate. This is because it's EXL, so this is what you get over the Sport. Coming in over to cargo, let's give you guys some quick numbers on the cargo area. Cargo is going to be 19 cubic feet of space with the second and third row seat up, 49 cubic feet of space with the third row seat down, and 87 cubic feet of space with both rows down, okay? This is what 49 cubic feet of space looks like. It is manual, and the third row seat, you can pull back up and you can mess around with the angle of the third row seat, okay? So keep that in mind as well. Some cubby room here, some cubby room here on the left, 12-volt outlet up top. Lifting this, more personal belongings, and this is how you're gonna drop that spare tire here, okay? You could split this as well and use it for some personal belongings, okay? Now that we're pretty much done talking about cargo, exterior, and powertrain, let's go ahead and show you guys interior. Before we continue with this video, if you find yourself in the Sacramento, California, or the greater Sacramento area like Rockland, Roseville, Elk Grove, and many other cities, if you need a passenger van rental for the friends and the family for the fun activities such as San Francisco, Napa Valley Wine Country, Yosemite, Lake Tahoe, Yellowstone, and many other places, use the link in the description below and rent from Vagabond Van Rentals. We also deliver. Thanks, guys. Let's go ahead and continue with this video. Continuing with the interior, starting with the seats, we have the leather trim seats with the cloth inserts, electric controlled as well, and you do get heated seats in the front also. Lockable glove compartment in front of that passenger seat, as well as some little shelf room for your phone or your personal belongings, okay? Now coming over to the 9-inch infotainment screen. Fully touch sensitive here on the 9-inch, and then you got 2 hard buttons with a hard knob. Okay, dropping down, actually, let's mention some smartphone connection. We have Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, Sirius XM, Bluetooth. We also have the Honda Link and the Compass system, okay? Now, dropping down, got some air vents going on, your engine start stop button, dual climate control with your heated seats here and here, all right? Ways you can turn on the rear and off the rear settings for your climate control are from these buttons here. Dropping down, USB-C, USB-A, wireless charging pad. That is because of EXL exclusivity, right? You get that over the Sport. Toggle switch, love this for Honda. Very nice and simple to use, consumer friendly. Cup holders, very nice and big and deep. This is your new 2025 key fob. Parking brake, brake hold, drive modes, hill descent, control, and engine on off button. Drive mode, you'll see it here, and you get a load of drive modes. Sport, normal, econ, snow, trail, sand, and tow. Whole lot of them, okay? Now, let's lift this. Center console, nice, big, and white. Over to the cluster, 70% digital, like 30% manual tachometer on the right, your miles per hour gauge. Ways to control that are gonna be from your knobs here to control that info card, okay? Left and right, up and down. Then we're gonna get the crash warning, lane assist, cruise control as well. Leather wrap steering. Right behind the steering wheel, we have the paddle shifters for the 10-speed automatic transmission. Lever there for the windshield wipers. Lighting lever on the left-hand side for those fog lights, headlights, and tail lights. On the left-hand side of the manual steering column, 2 buttons. Tailgate lift button with your traction control. And the door panel looks like this. Comes with memory seating. Hopefully that's not bothering you guys. Memory seating, control switches to your windows, unlock lock buttons, and your side mirrors. Cup holders, and more shelf and cubby room, okay? Now we're pretty much done with the front side interior. Finishing off with one more thing, we get the auto dimmable and garage door opener rear view mirror, all right? Now let's go ahead and show you guys second and third row seating. Second row seating in the 2025 Honda Pilot EXL. I'm about 6 feet 2 inches to put things into perspective for you guys. So the leg clearance is there, head clearance is completely there, no doubt about that, all right? Seating on the second row is leather with the cloth inserts as just the front has it. Perfect, they didn't simplify it. We'll see in the third row what it looks like. We can control these seats from a lever down here to go forward and back, a lever here to control that backrest, and a button here to bunny hop that seat, and I'm gonna do that in a little bit. Pockets on the back of each front seat. In between those 2 front seats, we got some vents, tri-zone climate control, and this is how it's gonna look, okay? And dropping down 2 more USB-C plugins with no cubby room down here, okay? You can remove this center seat here, just like that. Put an aisle away if you don't need the center seat, or if you just want to use it as a armrest and a cup holder, okay? Let's go ahead and pull that, pick that up. Now that we're pretty much done with the second row seating, let's shoot over to the third row. Third row seat, I'm gonna leave this bench seat in standard position. Again, guys, I'm 6 feet 2 inches. Get a load of the third row SUV here at Honda. It is phenomenal for the leg clearance and the head clearance. There's no feeling with regards to claustrophobia back here. We have the vents on the right and on the left with cup holders and USB-C plugins. And this is literally the second trim up, I have to say. Good job, Honda. You also have the leather trim and the center cloth inserts. They did not simplify the third passenger seat. Great, great, great. Shout out to Honda for that. Up top, we got the reading lights on the right and on the left. Okay. Now, I wanted to mention one thing. I could actually bunny hop this bench seat from a button back here right near the shoulder area. Let me show you guys how to do that. And the third row passenger will not get stuck back here. And guess what? To finish off with this video, we have a visor that is built into the second row door panel area, okay? So now you might ask, what's the MSRP on this exact car? It is $45,600 is total suggested MSRP. And I have to say, guys, for a 3-row SUV, it is not full size. What do we call this? A more mid-size to full size? Let us know in the comment section below. Is this worth it? Here's the MSRP sticker so you guys get a better idea of what it looks like and the price tag on top. Thank you guys so much for watching our channel at Vagabond Builds. Check out our other videos. Keep watching. Stay tuned. Like and subscribe because we truly need it. God bless you.